here is an update on a few of my clocks, what's been going on. So the Seth Thomas Woodbury Westminster Chime, 1977, I took the rods and I put them back in it, and after just adjusting a little bit more, again, back to where it used to sound, but it still sounds a little off. I might keep on trying to fix the hammer soon. Moving on down here is the sessions. I've still not got a new movement for it. Movements for this are actually pretty cheap, in my opinion. But for the other opinions, it might be a little expensive. But for now, I am going to get another one. But also, this kind of has a similar design to, I think, another clock that Snowstorm has. I believe like the case design is just a tiny bit the same down there. But with this one, it's from 33. It's pretty old, but this one's 77. Moving on to up here, I finally put the Gustav rods back into the actual original clock of the 1920 Gustav. And I know that I was not really that happy with the chimes from the other rods, so I put them back in, and I'm much happier. And the rod for it the rods are very old, and they were easy to put back in, but the hammer is still fine. I didn't break it, but if it ever does, I'm gonna look for alternatives, because where I go to high school there's no metalworking teacher or class there. All there is a woodworking and engines class. That's it. And they don't use welders at all or anything close to machines like that. But with this, if it does break, I might get it fixed somewhere else. I don't know. But for now, it still sounds really beautiful. And I don't know what it was about this, but when I took out the rods and I put them in a different one, then I took out other rods and put it in this one, this just never ran right. It was always 5 minutes ahead or 5 minutes behind. I could never get it working properly. And now that I put it back in, now it's working like it was never even touched. I have no idea why that is, but for right now, I'm happy that it's back. This one's running well, no issues with anything but far. But for the Gula cuckoo clock, sacrifices had to be made. Unfortunately, the Linden's no longer running, even though this is worn out and has the cuckoo clock weights on there. But where are the cuckoo clock weights? Because I don't need to have 2 weights on one hook anymore. They're right here, and it's finally operating as it normally is, and it's just operating just fine. Yeah, sometimes it does that, but for now I'm happy. Which the thing is that only issue is that I believe that there's a little wire up here which you move over the door, so like it will stop chiming. I don't know, but whenever I do, it it will like make the movement go, but then it will stop the clock. And then it will stop at random at night when I just want to leave it running, but I don't want to hear it at night. So then it stops because these are not heavy enough. But when I had 2 weights on here, it would keep going throughout the night, and I'll just have to take it off and then just redo it. But for right now, it is running with these weights, and I'm probably going to move this to a section of the wall to where nothing's below it that's in the way, so I can actually just let it go like for all the days of the week. And I really like the design of this because like this is a fox, this is an owl, even though it's chipped right here, and whatever it's this chipped leaves, I think berries, I don't know, but it's really nice. I really like this, even though I got it for 88 bucks. But then we're gonna go and move this way for another update, and an update on my Ridgeway 1961 grandfather clock, which I think is from the 60s, but that's with the movement, but that's a 1161 movement, which is a common movement. So this case is from the 70s, and the movement's probably from the 80s, I don't know, but there is a little bit of a difference. The chime still sounds the same, but the strike sounds much better. It's a little bit quieter, but it's really nice. It's no longer tinny. I put different hammers on it. Like this is a different hammer that was not made for it, and I don't know why my camera's not focusing. There it goes. This is a different hammer that I took off of an old movement I had, and I put it on here, and it sounds really nice, which I'll just activate the lever for the rack movement. I'm really happy with it as it is. So that's mostly all the updates, but I wanted to give out one more update before I end this little thing, and it is with this little guy right here. I put out a short note saying it wasn't working no matter what I did, but I did get it working. In fact, I'll show you the tiny little balance wheel on it real quick. It's pretty hard to see, but you can see the little balance wheel going right there, which this was Seth Thomas made in USA with the little wheel that you push in to change the time, the slow and fast adjustment, and the gear up here to turn this one and this little piece, and then the little balance wheel in there, which is working pretty nice. And I think I just got it out of a time adjustment, but hey, whatever. But I got it working for the 30 bucks that it was from my father. Thank you to him. Which it was 30 bucks, I believe. I could check. Yep, it was. And I'm really happy that this little guy keeps time. Just it doesn't keep time every day. You do have adjusted it, and it still gets out of alignment, out of time. But for now, it works, and that's mainly all the big updates I have on it. But there's one more thing with the Gula that I wanted to talk about, and I will talk about that real quick. And the one I talked about is the next video is coming out on this. It means that there is not much I can really show about this as a normal video. So the video will be me showing off normally, and also a show of the inside. But I can't really give the best glimpse of the inside as it is right now. But I can really show it is that there's an access panel right there that if I pull on a little lever, it makes the bird go out. And if I pull it hard enough, it would activate. And then it works, which is pretty nice. But with that's all of the little updates I have. But also the 8-day Linden, I will be doing a inside on that and a faceless, which the movement is a little bit similar to the Ray 2009's Josh. It's a tiny bit similar on the front or the mechanism. It's just a tiny bit similar. But you'll see that in upcoming videos in a few weeks. I'm not putting out any more videos day to day because I'm burned out. So once a week is okay for now, but I don't want to slow too far down on content. But for now, thank you for watching this little update that I had. Oh, and one more thing. Thank you so much, Snowstorm, for giving me so much information on the Gustav, then the problems I had on it. And I just want to say thank you a lot for the information. I never even knew it was from the 1920s. I never thought it was. I thought it was from the 70s, see how vintage it was. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I like the content that you have too. And it's really great. And I'm very happy to see what will happen next. So thank you for watching.